So you've applied up to a bunch of places to be an egg donor and you've gotten no response. I can tell you why. Hey, Kathy Bernardo here from the Northeast Assisted Fertility Group. All day long, I look at donor questionnaires that come in and I respond to very few. And this is why. Number one is age. If you are younger than 21 or older than 29, agencies and clinics will pass your questionnaire by. The ASRM, the American Society for Reproductive Medicine, has a rule that you need to be at least 21 to be a donor. And if they accept you any younger, they are not acting ethically. So, and then at the top end, over 29, it is known that your fertility diminishes as you age. So usually there's a cutoff in the 20s. And no matter how healthy you are, how great you are in many other ways, the age will be a disqualifier. And the only exception to that is if you're a repeat donor, you've donated before and you're 29, 30, you had great results recently, that would be okay. But if you're a first-time donor and you're older than 29, you will have no luck. And then the other big thing is your weight. Are you 5'2" and 175 pounds? Even though you're healthy and great and smart, it doesn't matter. Recipients will not want to work with you. So that's the second big reason why we pass questionnaires by. If you have any questions about your weight, you think you're on the line, Google BMI calculator, that's body mass index, and plug in your height and weight. And if it's over 27, chances are it'll be very, very hard to match you, and clinics and agencies will not follow up on your questionnaire. Another thing to consider, are you in the United States with a student visa? Are you an international student or here for some international work program? That would disqualify you as well, because you're only able to work in the United States, that is to earn money in the United States, related to your field of study. So some agencies and clinics may fudge on that, but to be really legitimate, you can't earn money as an egg donor in this country unless you are a U.S. citizen or a legal resident. And then the other thing, let's say you are a U.S. citizen and a legal resident, but you grew up in Europe or the UK. That would also disqualify you, and that's because, according to the FDA, people who have lived more than 5 years in Europe, either living or traveling or studying for whatever reason, have possible exposure to mad cow disease, and they are unable to donate blood or tissue in the United States. And there's no way to get around FDA regs. Even if you're not exposed, even you could say, I never ate meat when I was in Europe, it doesn't matter, you are disqualified. Now there are some things that may disqualify you temporarily from being an egg donor. Having a recent tattoo, having chlamydia within the last year, you have to wait a year after it's treated. Having traveled to a Zika zone, you may have to wait 6 months. These are all things that are temporary, and eventually you would be eligible, so someone may follow up and say, apply again in a few months. But there are those things that will make you ineligible for life, and have to keep that in mind when you apply. And of course, if you're a dude, do not apply to be an egg donor, because you need 2 healthy, functioning ovaries in order to qualify. And I have received questionnaires from men. Obviously, they did not know what egg donation was about, but they were enticed by the compensation. Well, it's too bad you don't qualify. So I hope that was helpful. If so, please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Go to assistedfertility.com for more information on egg donation and an application. Thanks so much for watching.